Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out Banzoin Hakka once more with a Tower of Babel. I believe this is a cover that he just released, a Vocaloid cover actually, which is quite interesting. I still haven't really checked out a lot of like original Vocaloid songs or anything, but we've been seeing a lot of Vocaloid covers just in the VTuber community in general, which I think makes sense because, VTubers are a bit reminiscent of how Vocaloids are sort of this digital persona and they perform and dance and sing and all of these things. So I think that kind of makes sense to see so many Vocaloid covers. But we're checking out Banzoin Hakka's Tower of Babel cover, which came out just today, it seems like. So I'm pretty excited. Let's get right on into this in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was a very interesting, just like a suppressed transition there. You know, it's just a straight cutaway. But we're getting these exotic tones, getting that sharp seventh and then kind of easing into that atmosphere, though we did just do a very harsh transition. But we also got this very impressive treble tonality from a vocal track, which I'm surprised that's Hakka. That sounds very like almost feminine. And then we get a big projection here. That's a very clean. Nice. That's very clean. Ooh. Okay. Was not expecting that transition. That's beautiful. And not only do we get this a very steady descending bass, which adds a very nice progression to it, which I did not expect, but also just the vocals here, they're so intense. We get a little bit of growl, a little bit of rasp, but we're still so clear, and it's so forefront in the mix that it sounds clean despite the sort of vocal distortion, and not a digital distortion. It's that rasp and that growl we're getting in the vocals that sounds so incredible there. Right. And this bass here. Nice. Now we're getting that real treble tonality from the string here. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. I really like that. The transition, it's a bit odd. I would have expected a bit of a different build-up for such a forefront and projected chorus here, but that sounds really, really good. And you see the reason it not only is the vocal track amazing here, the main vocal, but we also get this very, very well placed treble backing in the instrumentation for an impact right behind his voice, and it makes it sound so much more grand, so much more majestic when you hear that impact behind the main vocal. That sounds amazing. That's so good. And nice. And now you can hear the bass really filling in for that impact on the second time around. Nice. And the bass really kicks in there. Ooh. Nice. And then so we're getting that treble impact, then the bass kind of kicks in a little more. You can hear it get a little more funky, a little more raised in the mix on the second time around. Third time around, we bring back the treble impact, but we lessen it a bit, you know? We still bring it back, but now that we're sustaining this hype and this intensity, we don't need to bring back the extent of the impact we got the first time around. We can just keep the intensity going with a little bit of impact. Right here. And then the bass kicks in. Nice. And then we're interesting. So we used the I think that's like a cymbal crash. It could be more of like an Oriental instrument, or well, probably not Oriental, maybe Middle Eastern. I'm not sure. I can't tell exactly what that percussive element is, but it sounds like some sort of like brass cymbal crash, something along those lines. And we're getting that transition from the chorus, coming out of the chorus. We're getting that impact again, even though there's no vocal to back it, which personally I don't think is a bad decision, but I think it should have been a little less impactful, because we got so much hype and intensity in this main vocal, in this chorus part, that having such a big impact, it feels like maybe just a little, we're gonna pull away from that impact for the transition into a sort of less intense part of the song. Like right here. Yeah, to me that sounds like cymbals, but it could be, it seems like a handheld cymbal crash to me. That's what that sounds like to me. We keep getting these really interesting cutaway transitions. Nice. And the switch up on that transition is beautiful. Ooh, big suppression. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm a little disappointed there. They should have followed up on that. They were introducing this nice, like, metal, like, doom metal riff, but it was a bit too high in treble tonality. But still, we were getting this, like, very fun riff, but we just kind of dropped it. That was a little disappointing there. This would be so fun to follow up on, but we don't. Okay. This percussive interjection here. I mean, this is something like you hear in like the Doom soundtrack a lot. You know, they use this a lot. It just adds so much intensity when you've got a very high velocity, like fast rhythm, intense track, and then you suddenly pull away and interject. You know, it adds so much more hype and intensity, but if you're using it and you don't build up to anything, you can kind of drop that intensity, which is why I feel it can be a bit of a dangerous game to play when you get those percussive interjections. But when it's used right, it can be what gathers a crowd. Nice. Okay, so I think that's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good use of that percussive interjection, because we got it twice. We really got two sets of percussive interjections, and then on the second set, we really had this bass come in, swoop in to get a vocal, like a minor vocal demeanor change, you know? We're getting Hakka's vocals a bit differently here. He's kind of adding a little more breathiness to it. He's emphasizing the exhale at the end of his words now. Okay. Hey, okay. Got some woodwinds. That's a nice harmonization to also come in line with the bass track. Wait, I just realized that was a vocal harmony. I didn't think that was a vocal harmony. I thought that was just the woodwinds from before, but that was a vocal harmony there. That's the woodwind. That's a vocal harmony. That's his voice. That's insane. That's wild. And this harmony here on the low. Ooh, nice. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful set of three. We had the high harmony real up high, then come way down low for a low harmony, and then we get way high for not the harmony but the main vocal. That's beautiful. That was a beautiful set of three there. That was wonderful. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. And then getting that transition again. Alright. That was Tower of Babel from Hakka. Very, very impressive. That was really nice. I really liked that. That's man. I feel like Hakka's voice has grown on me more and more. I mean, I already liked it the first time I heard it, but the more I hear of his voice, the more addicting it is. You know, he's got this very unique quality to his voice where it's like it's always high velocity. You know, like no matter what he's singing, it always sounds like its intensity is there. And you know, that can be a downfall if you want to be an emotional ballad singer all the time. But for someone who's really into metal and rock, that voice is a godsend because it's got so much power behind it. And Hakka utilizes it beautifully. So massive props to him. Massive props for everyone who worked on this cover, and as well as the composition for the original song, because that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much.